Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kiana. Welcome to a week in my life. I have been in New York for the past 4 days. I got here on Friday night and I'm in my studio apartment. This bathroom is giving old school pre-war with this yellow, but it's cute, it's quaint. This is helping me figure out what I think I want. Today basically I'm just gonna explore. I am just getting ready and finishing my makeup so I can leave the house. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I have enjoyed already seeing my friends. I have plans tonight to meet up with this one girl for dinner, and we met through Facebook. Pretty much while I'm here, I wanted to try to take advantage of weekdays and explore, rework my work schedule a bit and see what I'm able to do during the week and still get my work done, because my work schedule back home was more of like a nighttime situation. And then even if it's nighttime here, I can still make calls to people in California, like our clients and stuff, and it might work out. I think it'll work out better this way. So I'm just getting adjusted to all that. I have a lot of work to do still, but today I wanted to go shopping. This is the hunt for the perfect fall winter jacket, and so far, not so good. And if you saw my previous vlog, I ended up returning that Gap fur jacket. Basically, I'm staying in a studio in Manhattan. I'm not gonna specify the area until maybe the end of my stay, but it's a really nice area. It's very convenient. There are so many things around. That's probably why I'm severely overpaying for this place. It gets the job done, but one thing that I've been struggling with here is the amount of static electricity that keeps building up whenever I get up and move like 5 feet, and I shock myself on whatever I'm touching. It's because the windows don't fully close, I'm pretty sure. Like I can feel cold air even though the windows are closed. And if you know me, being shocked is like one of my fears. So this is like, what's it called? Therapy for my fears, pretty much. So that's one thing that I'm trying to get adjusted to. If I have enough time, I'm planning on going to this one place called Bar Pisolino. They have really good Aperol spritzes, but I'm gonna go there for coffee. And from there, I'm going to hit up a few different stores that I wanted to check out. But I decided this week I'm gonna try to actually set up some apartment hunts. I did try to book some tours this week, but one of them already got taken. It was in Greenwich Village and it was cute and it was kind of expensive still, but it wasn't dingy, and I felt like, you know what, maybe I should just scope out these places that I think they have no amenities, but it's in a good area. But again, like I also have to think about how much I'm paying for insurance, which is also like pretty much $1,000 a month. So this week could entail apartment tours as well. And I'm gonna hang out with my friend Destiny on Wednesday. We're gonna get some work done at a coffee shop. All right, so I just had the landlord come over because we had no carbon monoxide smoke detector in here. Someone actually took it off because I was like, well, the listing said it had it, and then there wasn't one. And I was cooking last night and I thought, this can't be safe. Well, it's not safe. So yeah, I reached out to the guy that took care of it really quickly. He came over. Now we're good. But I'm just cooking some eggs really quickly. Yesterday I went to go get pop-up bagels. I ended up getting 3 bagels and regular cream cheese, but then the guy just gave me this one on the house because he said, I don't want you to miss out on it. It's like an herb butter with some other stuff in it. I don't remember what's in it, but it's pretty good. So now I'm using this to cook my eggs for some extra flavor. We're finally leaving the house now. I just put on my rings, love them, and then I'm doing all black as expected. Skims long sleeve, Uniqlo jacket, Jason Wu trousers that I got from TJ Maxx, which have become a staple in my wardrobe. They're pretty cheap, obviously, from TJ Maxx, so I love that. Black accessories, sunglasses, and my gazelles. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Hi guys, so I've been home for a little bit. I've been working on my consulting job, but I basically just booked it to every store that I wanted to go to on my list. So I started with West Village and went to that coffee place. I had a cappuccino, pretty simple. Saw the sites, just people watched there, and then I booked it to all my stores in Soho pretty much. And I did find a really cute jacket, the one that I showed in my clips here. It was one of those vintage looking brown pleather jackets, and it was from 12th Tribe, which actually got its start from Festival Fashion, which is why I've heard of it. I thought I would check out their actual store in person, and they had a lot of cute stuff, but it's all fast fashion because the materials aren't very good. So that jacket, even though it fit really well and didn't swallow me whole, which is really unusual for jackets, which is why I wanted it, it was still 168 bucks and it was literally just plastic because the outside was 100% polyester and the inside, the fill was polyethylene. So that's how you even pronounce it, but it's just not worth it. So I'm planning on probably just splurging on a high quality material jacket. Yes, I've been working and I'm about to head to dinner. I have plans at 7:30, but I'm going back to West Village because the Italian restaurants that Anna and I are planning to go to, we're just seeing which one has a seat available sooner. Da Toscano and Emilio's, which both are highly rated. She's a huge foodie, so she has a good list of restaurants she's been wanting to try. And I love Italian. I think I've mentioned that my favorite food or my favorite cuisine is Mediterranean, but Italian is pretty high up there because I love pasta. Then I think after, I'm gonna have to come back and work for a couple hours because I didn't get to do like my full 6 hours. And there's actually a lot of things that I can work on, so I'll probably have another late night. Good morning, it is Wednesday. Today's just gonna be a work day. I'm gonna meet Destiny at Capital One Cafe. They just opened one at Columbus Circle. So we're gonna go there. Back in college, we used to just work together and just be in each other's presence. So that's what today is. It's like a mini hangout, but mainly a productive hangout. So I'm gonna bring both my laptops, have some loan and grant applications to submit for clients, and then have some product seeding campaigns for the skincare brand to do. Last night's dinner was really fun. I don't know if I think I mentioned her name, Anna, but yeah, we met on Facebook and we only had met over FaceTime so far. We had talked for like 3 hours when we first were discussing like a sublet situation. We had kept up a little bit, but not that much. So it was like, okay, let's meet up when I got to New York. It's interesting that a lot of the sublet situations that didn't work out, they ended up resulting in some loose connections. So I'm sort of meeting up with people that I met through Facebook while I'm here. Also the restaurant, Da Toscano, I think. Da. But I ended up getting a garlic Parmesan crisp angel hair pasta and it was really good. Angel hair I haven't had since I was a kid, but it's my actual favorite type of pasta because it's very fluffy and thin and light and just satisfying for some reason. So I highly recommend going there if you want to try a nice fine Italian place. There might be a few other errands that I wanted to run today, like Whole Foods and Target. Also, if you've been looking for a good concealer brush, this one from Haus Labs is amazing. I got it a long time ago, well maybe like a year ago. And then I forgot about it for a little bit because I started using my fingers again, but I forget how great it is, so I'm back to using it. And now I'm not really using my foundation, I'm just using my concealer because I feel like I look better without a ton of makeup, so like if I have too much makeup it just looks weird, like it's a little too thick, a little too heavy. So now I'm just doing my Natasha Denona concealer, just kind of in the high points of my face. I feel like it looks good, it's like more natural. So I've simplified my routine a little bit. I always use this. It's the Merit Bronzing Balm, just for a little bit of dimension. This is a cheap brush that I got from e.l.f. They actually have some good brushes. This is the Airbrush Blender one. It's actually pretty good for bronzer or contour, I guess. I mean, I feel like for contour you might want to get something a little thinner, but overall I like it, and it was probably like $4 or something. But I've tried an e.l.f. brush that sucked. Like it hurt your face a little bit, so this one's pretty soft and actually good. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I like to bring this with me whenever I come to New York because I know I'm gonna go to a cafe at some point and work, so this is my Dagny Dover. I don't remember what size it is. It might be the small. I don't think it's the mini. Yeah, it's probably the small. I just got home. Destiny and I ended up spending a decent chunk of time getting work done. We're pretty locked in. We also stopped at Whole Foods. Pita chips because I wanted a snack. Driscoll blackberries, these are so good. And some good Culture Cottage cheese because I really like this brand and they don't have it at Trader Joe's obviously. And Destiny and I both wanted a food item, so we both got one of their pre-cooked meal plate things. So I got mac and cheese, green beans, she did too, and then I got chicken, the rosemary chicken. So I'm gonna eat this while I finish up work. And yeah, I pretty much just wanted to have some fruit on cottage cheese. It sounds really refreshing. Okay, I've been on a treat myself kick while I've been here. I'm obviously trying to cook, but the last time I came here, I think it was like the past 2 times, I never got Magnolia banana pudding. I did it this time, so I just picked it up. I got a small banana pudding, and I thought I would try this cheesecake thing. It's not like a full-on cheesecake. Chocolate with cream cheese inside, chocolate cake on the bottom, and then there's some chocolate chips and peanuts and some brittle. Even though banana pudding isn't that hard to make, apparently, I just love this stuff and I wanted to get it, so I got it. I've been craving banana pudding every single time that I come here, but I haven't gotten it the past 2 times that I've been to New York. Now let's see what this cake's all about. I think this is pretty good. It's like subtle, it's not too overly sweet or anything. I'd probably rate this a 7 out of 10. Because it's pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's like my go-to. This is just funny, it's like so unhealthy. And it's just me here. And banana pudding, I would probably rate it 8.5 out of 10. I prefer when it's really cold, so it's more firm. I still prefer other desserts over it, like a light and fluffy Japanese cake. So somehow it's already Friday. I ended up having to just work all day yesterday. I left the house once and picked up a pan from Destiny's house, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and I got bagels. Right now I'm really trying to figure out my schedule, like I said, and I think I'm gonna end up just going back to like 6:30 to 11:30 or something at night. I'm starting to see like when people are free. There's construction, by the way, and the windows just have no insulation. My first week in New York is practically already a thing because I got here last Friday, and it's been fun so far, but I'm definitely seeing like how much I'm doing stuff and how I'm balancing my work schedule. Personally, for me, if I'm gonna be doing things solo a lot of times, then I don't want to be out at night alone. I will be out at night alone on occasion, but I think for safety reasons, it's probably better for me to be out during the daytime. So I'm trying to figure that out, and I also realized that like not all my current friends are gonna be available to hang out all the time, so I'm really trying to see how I can take initiative and put myself out there and go to events maybe by myself. My consulting job was just wild the past 2 days, and we're still kind of busy trying to figure things out, so it's probably not going to be like this the whole time that I'm here, but like obviously I want to take advantage of being here and not stay cooped up in the apartment. Even though I am paying a lot for this apartment, I don't need to be here the whole time because obviously I want to leave the apartment. And I do have some things that I wanted to do. Like, I'm sure if you're watching this video right now, then you probably know of Danielle Carolyn. She's a vlogger that also lives here. Her and her friend Brooke Michio, they both have a podcast. They are doing a live show here, I think on December 7th or December 9th. I can't remember what day, but I was gonna go to that alone. They said you can go alone and it's a good way to meet people. I think it's like 45 bucks for a ticket. So that's one thing on the horizon. But I did want to go to a bar at night just to see what the vibes are like, and I watched some videos on TikTok where people were saying that you have to be specific about your bar that you're picking, because some bars, like, people aren't, they're more with groups, or it's like more of a date scene. If you pick places like that, there just won't be people that are open to conversation. I've been to restaurants where I'll sit at the bar, but like people are all just talking amongst their friend. It can be kind of like an awkward or uncomfortable situation. Maybe not awkward, but just uncomfortable. I've done it so many times now that I don't really care, but I'm definitely just trying to figure out what I want to do to potentially just meet other people. But it'd be cool to go to maybe art galleries. I want to see if there's any free art galleries coming up. I'm sweating right now. The heater, they've been blasting this thing. It's like, it's radiant heating, which they control, like the building controls. So if you're sweating, sucks for you. Oh yeah, but I didn't mention what I'm doing right now. I am going to the Reformation sample sale. I'm aware of like the 260 sample sales, but the Reformation one isn't a 260 brand one. I was planning on getting there at 10:30 or 10:45, which is half an hour before it starts pretty much, and here we are, it's 11:40, so I'm definitely gonna be waiting in line. I've honestly been struggling waking up early enough. First of all, I'm not adjusted to the time change. I've been staying up way too late with my boss working, and it's just like a vicious cycle of not getting enough sleep. I'm someone who prioritizes sleep over pretty much anything else. Like, I just want to be well rested. I also kind of feel like shit because I haven't been working out. Like, this entire week I haven't figured out what I want to do for working out. This is honestly a pretty long gap session right now. Oh yeah, so my health insurance, I get the access to this fitness program, and you have access to gyms for only $19 a month. And I thought that I was gonna have access to other gyms, but I just checked 4 days ago, and I only have access to Blink Fitness. And that place, I went there in Williamsburg before, and it's fine, It was really crowded, but there are pretty much like no Blink Fitnesses around where I'm at, so it's gonna be a hike every time I want to go. And I still have ClassPass, so I'm excited to do some workout classes, but I've been waking up so late and they are kind of far still, like the ones that I like. So I might be doing solid core. Whenever I'm here, I'm like walking a ton, so I know that it's not too unhealthy, but I do want to actually like lift weights and just feel strong. And I was getting to a good point with Legree or Pilates where I felt a lot stronger and not as shaky. But again, this is my first week and I knew I wasn't gonna have it all figured out just right now. Also, one of the blushes that I've been using, it's this one from Lawless. Their cream blushes are really good. I got every color sent to me, so I'm really excited about this because I've been wanting to try a more mauve blush because I feel like this is really flattering on my skin tone and it's more of like a warm neutral blush. So instead of going for pink or peach, I think this one's really pretty. One of my favorite brushes is the Saie. I don't know which brush this is exactly, it doesn't say, but it is so fluffy. I bought it when I bought my Saie mascara. It's my favorite mascara. It's starting to dry out a bit, but my lashes look pretty long. It doesn't have like toxic ingredients, which I prefer. But yeah, I'm like sweating right now, so let's set the sweat. I honestly don't know what I want to wear because it's raining. I also don't have my umbrella, so it's actually starting to get pretty cold, like 38 right now. But the hack for sample sales is to wear like something that you can put stuff on top of it because you're basically just standing like in the open. I'm wearing my Aritzia tank top and then I have on my black bomber and then my parka thing from ASOS. I'm gonna put on my shoes. We're gonna head out. I'm probably just gonna vlog on my phone because I don't want to get my camera wet. And we'll see, maybe I'll just explore around that area because I haven't been over there before. It's on 14th Street in Chelsea. And I hear that Chelsea is a good area to live because it's not as expensive as West Village, but it's still nice. Finished up the sample sale. I think that was like 2 hours, but I at least got 2 things and I'm happy about them. The temperature dropped insanely. It's like winter right now, so I'm pretty cold. Didn't find anything at Tokyo 7. They have a lot of cool curated stuff. It's all high-end though, so like the cheapest thing probably like 150 bucks, 200 bucks. They do have good sales though. Craving some Asian food and noodles, so I'm gonna go to one of my favorite places. I accidentally went into Aritzia. So I finally made it back after being out for like 7 hours. But now that I'm home, also my dinner was amazing. I think that 2 trips ago, or maybe not 2 trips ago, but I've come to New York maybe like 5 or 6 times now. This might be my 6th time. We did like this whole big group thing with like Destiny's friends. We did SantaCon, we just went out to eat a ton as a big group, so we just like tried a bunch of different things. I'd say that it was on that trip where we tried like the most fun food. Before then, I don't think I really went out to eat that much. I've definitely changed in the past year of like wanting to try other foods more, but we just tried a bunch of cool things, and one of the places that really stuck out to me was Sorotantan. I'm Japanese, but I still do not sound like I'm saying it right. That place stuck out to me because I had the sukiyaki, which is a beef, like a sweet beef udon, and it was amazing. I also wanted sushi. I've been craving sushi, so I got just a salmon avocado roll. It was all spectacular, and then I trekked back here. The one that I went to is in Union Square. They also have one in Midtown, but now I'm back and I have to work. I might try to go to a DJ event because our friends are DJing at this bar, I think, in East Village at 9 to 11. So I'm gonna try to go to that, but we'll see if I can leave the house tonight. But I thought I'd show you what I got from their Reformation sample sale because I'm excited about it. I got this denim skirt for $45. I had been wanting a long, like a full length denim skirt, and most of the time they don't fit right and they're too oversized, and then the back is just really baggy. Since I got this in a 23, it fits pretty well, and I thought it would be worth it because this is a good fall piece. You can wear with knee-high boots. So my batteries on my other camera keep dying, so we're switching over to my G7X. So this is what I'm most excited about. It's this knit mini dress, and it has a high neck, and it's just very flattering on. It's tight, form-fitting, has a nice higher neck, so it looks classy, and I think it looks good when you have your hair pulled up in a high ponytail. And I just love this color. I think the neutral brown, it's just a really pretty shade of brown. I spent $100 at the sample sale. I think I hear people say that they usually waste their money at sample sales because they think it's a good deal, but then it's not something they're actually obsessed with. But I think these are two pretty classic pieces, and I was sure enough about them to buy them. And then I ended up making kind of an impulse buy at Aritzia because I tried on their fur coat and I tried on one of their wool coats. But the wool coat, just, my sister made me laugh because she said that I look like a doorman. So I didn't get the coat, but instead I wanted to buy a sweatsuit. And it's because I love this color so much, and their sweat fleece is one of my favorite materials. I have this in a gray crew neck, but I wanted this in just like a full set. Really thick sweats with the cuff at the bottom. And I made sure that these don't give me a diaper butt. That's what happens with my other pair of Aritzia sweats. And they're an extra small. And then I got a small in the crew neck. So I'm excited to have a nice lounge set, even though it's like 1,000 degrees in here. All right, so we changed plans. I'm actually not working tonight. I'm working on Sunday night. I just called my boss to see if I could just switch the days, and she said, have fun. I just got changed. I'm honestly lacking in my winter going out clothes wardrobe because I feel like no matter what jacket I wear, it's literally just for warmth. It's not gonna look good with this outfit. So I'm wearing my Revolve top that I love, off the shoulder sweater cream. That was a weird way of saying it, but cream off the shoulder top, and then my black Aritzia Farah high-rise jeans and my black suede booties, and then I'm just wearing my super puff on top to stay warm. I am just gonna Uber to Aldrin and Emily's house. From there we're gonna Uber to East Village. Normally I would take the subway, but if you knew where we are going, it would not make sense at all. So I'm not gonna bring my parka because it doesn't work on top of this. At least there's a hood on here. I don't think this is waterproof though, but it's okay. My purse, my charger. Let's go. I'm also gonna bring this camera because I want to maybe take some flash pics.
Did you notice their heart? Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I did that too.
So we're getting into the holiday spirit early?
Yes, we are. Shoot, I'm a hater. I was like, no Christmas music till December 1st. Fuck it, it's a week early. Oh wait, yes.
Dude, the order you got, I'm like, wait, that looks like my order. Wait, did you get the sukiyaki? Yes, with that avocado.
Well, no, when we went that one time, you said to get the sukiyaki,
Yeah.
and I got it.
Dude,
It's so good.
It is so good.
So I got it again.
Okay, maybe next time I'll try something new. And then I go there, I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Actually.
Yeah.
Should wait.
Oh my god.
Dude, but that means you're gonna have your period. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. I look like I have no lip color.
I'm making my breakfast right now. It's actually been a few days since those last clips when we went out. And if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I got pretty sick after all that. I'm gonna cut this really quickly before I talk because it's really loud. We have no cutting boards here. Things got a little crazy that night. It was honestly really fun though. Like Dusty and I just had like a huge app session, and just hearing the friends DJ, it's always fun. It wasn't until the very end of the night where I started to feel pretty sick. I'm feeling pretty sick right now, but we came out of it a stronger woman, and I think that was for character development. But looking back, there were just a lot of different things involved. We had those 2 gin drinks, and then we had a bourbon drink, which is a Cinnamon Toast Crunch that I showed in the vlog. Anyways, this has kind of concluded my first week in New York, but these past few days I've wanted to finish off this vlog, but I've been so busy with work and just trying to balance everything, so I feel like that's still what I'm struggling with. But my first week here has completed itself. I'm definitely getting more comfortable in my routines. I've been comfortable, but like I'm just trying to cook more, and I've been cooking breakfast every day. I have like the same thing and it's really good and healthy. But there's like definitely a lot of things that entice me while I'm out. Those are so many good foods around here. So it's like, okay, I want to try all of this stuff. We're trying to have a healthy balance here. But yeah, overall it's been a fun week of exploring. This right here is the key to making your eggs just so creamy and so flavorful. Like I don't even put any other seasoning on it, and it's usually, well, normally I would, but there's no salt or pepper here and I just haven't gone out of my way to buy it yet. I'll put like a pretty big glob of it in here. Mix it all together with the eggs. but actually my favorite thing ever is mushrooms. Putting it with the herb butter on here, it's so good. And then I just add this concoction. It looks a little gross, but it tastes delicious. And I'm adding some tomatoes. Not that many though. Yum. Breakfast is served. It smells so good. But yeah, it's been a good first week, I'd say. It has been slow at times because I feel like I spent a lot of time working still, but that's just life. It's only my first week out here. Like, I'm not having too high of expectations for myself. I want to see how I can still be a little bit more social and potentially meet more people. But I was talking to my friend Arthur who lives here. He ended up moving here, I think maybe a couple years ago now, but he said his first year, it like takes a lot of adjustment. It's not like you're finding your community right then and there. And this is different because I'm just here for a month and a week. So I don't really have like too high of expectations on how this is gonna go, but it's more for the experience and just to see how I like it, and again, to kind of figure out my living situation, what I think I can deal with in terms of amenities or lack thereof. And I did try out laundry at the laundromat recently, and that stuff's pretty expensive. Like if you were to do it every week, which you should, that adds up a ton. It's like $6 or $7 a load. I'm learning new things here. I'm excited for tonight though, because Destiny and I are gonna do a hip hop class. I found this one girl on TikTok and I realized that Destiny followed her already. So I'm like, wait, have you been taking her classes? So we're gonna do that tonight. Try to break up the evenings a little bit, so I'm not just working the entire night. This week is Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's like a lot of fun things on the horizon, but I think it'll be interesting, even just for myself, to like see the progression of my weeks in New York and seeing how this first week went and kind of seeing how it changes over the next couple weeks of being here. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say in this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, regardless of it being maybe a little mundane, a little boring, but I will see you guys in my next weekly vlog.